Hey guys, it's ViLo Energy Healing. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the month of October. Now, these messages may not resonate with every Gemini out there, so please just take what resonates with you and leave out the rest. Also, stay tuned for your bonus info coming up after this. All right, Gemini, let's see what we got going on for you this month. You know, for some reason, you might not feel as independent or as stable as you'd like to right now. Okay, it's like messing with your confidence. You know, maybe you've been relying on other people too much, or maybe you're comparing yourself to people who look like they got their shit together. Gemini, just stop it, okay? This is a reminder to focus on what you're good at instead of, you know, what you think you're missing or lacking. You know, the past is coming back around again, okay? This might be an old connection, old memory, or a situation that feels familiar. Now, you know, it might feel the same, but don't sugarcoat it or make it into something it's not, okay? It's fine to acknowledge it. Just don't get stuck living in the past. Okay? You know, you left it behind for a reason. Just remember that. You know, things are finally getting clear, okay? You can see what's real and what's not. Okay, and it's helping you focus on what actually matters. Most of those options that you thought you had were just bullshit. Okay, no more wasting time on all those distractions. You know, home and family are very important right now. Okay, this is about knowing who's really by your side and who's not. Okay, your circle and the people who prove that they'll be there for you matter most. Okay, take notice of the stability that you already have in your life. Okay, stick with the people who got your back. Okay, just let the rest go. You know, Gemini, the waiting period is over. You've been stuck on pause for too long. You've held back long enough, and I don't know, now it's just time to get up and get moving. All right, stop with all the, you know, I'm waiting for the right time BS. Okay, there's no more excuses. You see what's going on, so just stop stalling and do something. Okay, you have to act on it. You know, self-doubt is just like getting in the way. Or maybe you've been avoiding a reality check. Okay, you've been ignoring the truth and brushing off what you need to deal with. You know, things won't change if you just keep avoiding what's right in front of you. Okay, just stop blaming on other people and making all these excuses. Just face it and take responsibility. You know, the conflict and the fighting is finally starting to calm down. Okay, it feels like the tension eases and, you know, you get a chance to step away from the drama. Okay, it's like, why keep fighting when nobody's winning? You know what I'm saying? You know, just focus on solutions instead of pointless arguments. You just drop the petty shit and move on. It's not even worth the energy anymore. You know, things are much clearer now. Okay, it's time to think with your head, not with your emotions. Make clear decisions. Okay, speak directly. Stick to the facts. Okay, this is cold, hard truth energy. No sugarcoating, no excuses. Just say how it is. Okay, make the choice that makes sense and just stop letting feelings get in the way. You know, money and stability might feel a little off right now. Just be careful who you trust when it comes to finances or support. Okay, someone could be greedy, reckless, or maybe trying to control you with what they have. Stop letting them have power over you. Okay, focus on keeping your own money safe. Protect what you have and don't let anyone mess with your stability. You know, Gemini, you're still holding on to something that you should have walked away from, okay? You know, deep down, you know it's like dead weight and it's draining you. You know, you have to be real with yourself about whether or not it's worth keeping. Okay, walking away will hurt less than holding on to something that's already dead. Yeah, keep picking up this reckless or inconsistent energy that just keeps showing up. Okay, it's got this hot and cold by it. Okay, it's like someone's in and then they're out, and it's just like, I don't know, it makes you annoyed. Okay, someone might talk a lot of shit, but then not follow through. Don't get caught up in their stories and all these empty promises. Okay, steady effort is what matters. So stop chasing people or plans that can't stay consistent. Okay, if they can't keep it real, then it's not for you. All right, Gemini, that's what I have for you today. If you're enjoying, hey Gemini, it's ViLo Energy Healing. Welcome back to part 2 of your reading. This is going to be your bonus info for the month of October. Okay, so let's start off with some timing windows. Okay, I'm going to start from the beginning of the month and work my way to the end. Now, the first dates I have here is October 5th to the 9th. Okay, that's when like a past connection or a memory comes back. Okay, the 12th to the 16th, that's when clarity comes and a decision becomes clearer to you. Okay, 18 to the 22nd, that's when you get like this wake-up call or an accountability moment that can't be ignored. Okay, the 25th to the 31st, okay, that's like inconsistency or like reckless behavior makes you frustrated. Now let me just see here. Some zodiac signs that came up strong in this reading. Okay, could be someone you're dealing with. It doesn't have to be. Don't get too fixated on the signs. You could be dealing with any sign. Okay, let's see. The first one I have here is Pisces. Okay, next I have Virgo, Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio. Okay, let me just see here. All right, I'm going to pick up some symbols that you might be ignoring. Okay, I'm seeing like masks. Okay, that talks about hidden truths or people's, real faces being revealed. Seeing bridges. Okay, bridges usually has to do with like choices about like leaving the past behind or crossing into new territory. I also see fire. Okay, so that could have to do with passion or arguments or maybe like quick tempers. I'm seeing the colors gray and red. That stands for confusion, intensity, maybe like decision making, and just like taking action. Okay. Phrases that you could be saying, thinking, or feeling. Can't keep holding on to this. Now I finally see the truth. This isn't as stable as I thought. Why do they keep coming back? Some extra clues here. Feeling restless, maybe until a decision is made. Random run-ins with people from your past. Okay. All right, now I'm gonna jump into initials. Okay, could be your name, their name, first name, last name. Place it how you see fit. Okay, let's see here. I have K, R, J, A, N, M, S, T, and C. All right, guys, that's what I have for you today. If you're enjoying the bonus info and you want me to continue this way, just hit the like button or just leave me a quick comment to let me know. Thanks for watching, and until next time, sending you love and light.